Instead, he just speeds himself up and gets out of there. Genja immediately putting more damage down, but Aranea joins the party. Now Genja's in trouble. He's going to dive on towards him, just Valkyries away. And they are still going for Genja. Alex Ich now, good turnaround, puts the bomb down. Is it going to be enough? No, the Ocelot goes back in, the exhaust goes down, but he's on the turret!
Oh!
Genja picks up the kill. Oh, the mystic shot from Candy Panda finishes off Alex Ich. They do get something out of it, but it's not a lot. It's 8-2.
A long extended 4v4. I gotta say though, that is a win for SK. Getting the shutdown on a 5-0 Alex is good gold for them, and they were very close. Slight misplay there by Ocelot getting caught in the turret. That's the kind of stuff they're gonna need to do more of if they want to crawl their way back in this game.
So going aggressive, trying to turn things around, not really working out that well. Darien back to top lane. While this was all happening, Kevin and Darien have been farming in this top lane. And actually, Kevin had made good headway against Darien. Certainly brought it back. You can see he's put a lot of damage down on that turret as well. So while Kevin's been out of the game for a while, when he starts getting into it, are we expecting, meanwhile down the bottom, there's a bit of a poke going on down the bottom there. You can see it's Gosu Pepper taken down very low. He's going to come around. He still wants to try and land that hook. Genja coming back to win the day. Wow, one phosphorus bomb is going to wipe out that whole wave. He's looking forward to this. These are one of the moments when you're as an AD carry, you just go, raw, phosphorus bomb. His Fed is just going to last.
He's going to freeze it.
Yeah. It's just going to freeze the lane. Doesn't want to push it.
I would have been tempted. I'm going to be fair. I would have used a phosphorus bomb.
I'd have gone Q. Because it's nice to see those big numbers just come up. And she's like, yeah, I did that.
It's a smart play, though, because they knew two members are going back to the base, so they're going to deny an extra wave of experience, essentially, out of that. Well, now Darren's going to jump on Kevin if he gets the chance.
The advantage they have, you would think, okay, let's just shovel the lanes, because we've clearly won all these lanes.
Even in the last game, though, they built up their advantage quite a lot before they decided to shove. There's something about just the way they're controlling these games that they don't want to seemingly fast push. They don't have the best wave clear or the fastest wave clear, but they're just winning fights. And it's a slow win in a lot of ways. Even going back to base, not overextending themselves, not giving SK any chance to really collapse in, because if SK wants to create something, they kind of just have to dive.
Ocelot taking more bomb damage there. He just can't lifesteal his way back. He can't trade with Alex Ich right now. He's definitely in trouble. 1-3-0, went for that haunting guys, but when you're up against a very strong Diamond Proxy, he's going to have to get away and use his ultimate to flash out of that one, actually. And just trying to avoid the damage. And then finally, Ocelot does go down in the middle. Ghosted Pepper coming back down there. Alex Ich has got the revive once again on and just pulls himself back into it. As
we're going to watch it
a
again.
rewind. We get a replay on there, and he dives in and again tries to use it around. That's Nocturne avoiding the damage down the bottom there. So you can see it happen at the exact same time. Make sure he takes the damage too. He does get that revive through.
And that's level 12 to level 9 on Ocelot versus Alex. And that is just not going well whatsoever. Total control. Rod of Ages this time. A lot of times people have been going Athene's Unholy Grail. As we try to zoom up to live.
Ghosty Pepper's heading down there. We seem to have...
Something's going on.
Oh, okay, we're back. It's all good.
Yeah. All right.
It kind of was speeding up, but now they are going to come around the backside of Nif and Candy Panda. We'll try and find a moment to... Don't jump, don't do it. Because you can see coming down the bottom lane. They are going towards the top lane as well. They're going to dive on towards the top. They're diving on the bottom. Nif is going to get caught out here. Nif is the one to target to go for. Because he's managed to land the crescendo. He's going to get their shots.
He's got a bomb on each of them, actually.
They have got a bomb. Oh, and Alex Ich takes that one down. And actually, Darren avoided the damage in the top lane as well. So very clever play. Now we speed things up, try and get back into live there. Piri tries to eloquently handle the camera. And there we go, back live.
Awesome.
Good job.
10-2, 7,000 gold. Now they're starting to take the turrets. They got the mid and the top down. Jax has got his Trinity Force. They got the Rod of Ages. They're really starting to hit their sweet spot. And they're just going straight in. They got the pink ward in that brush. No Oracle's Elixir yet.
The ward still gets cheered.
They might look to fight this.
They almost certainly will look to face it. You can see actually Alex is taking a lot of damage there. Ocelot forced him away. He eats a bomb though. Diamond Prox doesn't want to give this one up. You can see Alex Ich still lingering around the side as he goes through Pepper. Genja now joining the party. They're going to get a hook. They went for Nif. They get the Power Fist down. There's the Phosphorus Bomb. The big bomb comes through. Genja picks up the kill. And Alex Ich is trying to chase any advantage he can. Puts the bombs down on Ocelot. Ocelot turns it around. Manages to get the ultimate back down again there. He's going to come back alive. Aranea tries to crescent sweep him back into towards the turret, but it's not enough. And Aranea is going to pay the price with a bomb on his head. Oh, and Gosu Pepper came around the back and got onto Ocelot. Power Fist on towards Candy Panda. He's going to be able to escape it. He may even turn the damage back on towards Gosu Pepper. He's got to be careful. And Alex Ich comes back. He doesn't really have the mana to deal with this one. They still haven't got the blue, by the way. Gosu Pepper is going to have to back away from this one. A mana shield saves his day. And they do avoid the damage.
They picked up the blue amongst the chaos.
I didn't even see
Gosu Pepper got it with a random proc of his ultimate or something. SK might try to just rush a Dragon down here because they know everyone's shopping. They have to do something because 28 to 19, 13 to 2, really just not having any luck against Alex. Every time Ocelot tries to go in for a kill, Zillion ult pops down, and then Ocelot dies. And it's just seemingly happening over and over again. There's an Aegis completed onto Diamond Proc, so he's going to be diving even harder. They have the revives coming through. You can actually see Alex might be going towards a Guardian Angel, or he just picked up a Null Magic early just to have it, so they're not giving any chance of Ocelot getting a reset.
This is a very dead Candy Panda right here. There's Genja coming from below, as well as Gosu Pepper, and they're just driving him towards Darien. They're driving him towards Darien. Darien's getting nipped. Oh, he has to use Crescendo. Candy Panda goes down flat out to Nif. That's going to be one last shot. Oh, Genja tried to steal that one. Kill secure, I think you said.
Popped the Ignite right before, so he didn't let the missile get through. And this is a stomp coming through by Moscow 5. Everything seems to be going their way.
I would not want to talk to SK Gaming after this game.
Not after this tournament. Like, this has been a very disappointing showing for them.
Where's Nocturne going? He's diving in the mid. He's going on towards Aranea. And Gosu Pepper trundles in, chasing, tries to get the hook, lands the hook, gets the power fist down. Crescent Sweep tries to drive him away, but it's not enough. And you can see Ocelot comes around, actually interrupts it. Gosu Pepper with his ultimate. There goes Aranea. Now they're going to turn on towards Ocelot. Power fist will be back up in a minute. No! Oh! Expected Ocelot to get away. Doesn't matter. Diamond Prox has the Wriggles. He'll just tank it on and just finishes him off. He's got an Aegis and a Wriggles, actually. Trinity Force now on Jax as well. Trinity Force on Genja. SK Gaming have everything to do. There's just no way out of this one for them.
32 to 22,000 gold across. And another big thing for SK right now is they don't have a tank line.
The flash engage. Alex is going for this. He doesn't have Arcane Shift. He can't get away from it. Has to use the flash. He turns back on towards Nif there. Alex is just like, I want the bombs to kill me. I want to use my ultimate. And now, actually, Kevin comes back, uses the ultimate, but the rest of the team are driving in. Here comes Darien round the side. Another bomb goes down. Nif takes that one. And you can see everybody else just off the side. They are driving them back. They finally back off from this one. Alex Itch is in full command right now. 8-1-2. He's got that needlessly large rod. He's got that Rod of Ages and the Sorcerer's Boots. He's just feeling so confident with himself now right now. He's just thinking, I wish this was the game before. Darien might be in trouble. Darien does get a shutdown. That's a good shutdown for them. It picked up a big chunk of gold on Jax there.
A little bit of overconfidence there coming up from Moscow 5. I mean, we saw where Alex was playing the game.
Well, Genja's taking the ball to it. There we go.
Steal. And this is just Moscow 5 being incredibly far ahead. And one of the reasons they can do this, aside from being ahead 10,000 gold, is just SK's team comp in general just not having a tank line, especially when you pick Xin as your only beefy man and then he falls behind. It just becomes even harder and harder. It's one of the reasons you don't... Beefy man.
Beefy man?
That's a tank, is a beefy man right there.
Okay. It's a phrase I've not heard used in commentary, but we've got a beefy man
first time for everything.
So next time you see SK, say, hey, are you a beefy man?
You need more beefy dudes in your team comps, clearly.
Oh, my word. Genja just off the side there trying to get a little poke on. But like you say, they haven't got anything to stop this.
And it's because you normally initiate with your tank, but it's just initiate with Ocelot into a Kale ult or with Nif's Flash Crescendo, but none of these things are strong enough to follow through in any meaningful manner. You can see a bit of resiliency being bought by everyone on Moscow 5, and it's just no one can actually look to fight on SK because they will get obliterated.
And here they go. Oh! Full length grab on towards Nif there. Has to Crescendo, but honestly it's not enough. The ward's gone down. There goes Diamond Prox diving on towards Nif. Turns it around, goes towards Ocelot. Ocelot's now the target. Ocelot gets dropped very quickly. Nif's still alive, but it doesn't matter. He's not a prime target. The bomb may even get taken towards him. Nearly flashed into it. The hook from Gosu Pepper. Landing them hook after hook. And there's the double kill for Genja. And that is Moscow 5 taking full chance here. And Gosu Pepper even survives it because there's the Zillion ultimate. And it was a 3-for-0 exchange. Are they going to turn towards Baron? You know, SK could just surrender here, to be honest, because it is over.
This is a lot of pain for SK. And you don't like to say a game is over, but this one
is over.
Looks like you can throw in the towel, especially once this Baron gets down. Barring some miracle, barring some ridiculous throw from Moscow 5, you know, barring disconnects, but, you know, we can... Well, we are on live. They can still pause because we're in custom games. I mean, Baron buff coming down 24 minutes, 13,000 gold advantage. Items across the board. No tanks on SK's team. Brilliant team comp by Moscow 5. Everyone, they have a Jax who is fed. He is scaling. Good performance by Moscow 5.
Danger, Will Robinson, I believe, is the phrase that should be used. And Ocelot is 171. He's just been shut down by Alex.
I mean,
like
but look at the whole team. Like, you can say he's 1-7-1, but there's 0-6-2 in the jungle, 0-4-2 on the support
every time
side.
he's tried to get a kill, it's just been mitigated by that ultimate from Zilean. Alex has just been there every time.
And they picked Katarina into Zilean as well. They intentionally said they were okay with that matchup, and it's something that happened in the qualifiers as well. Zilean beat up on Katarina in the qualifiers. I don't remember the exact teams, but that is not a good Katarina matchup because she relies on the reset, and Zilean lives to deny it, and it's just a matter of stubbornly picking in. I think they tried too hard to disrupt their playstyle.
And let's not forget, Ocelot's actually pretty damn good on Katarina. We saw him in the group stage. Ghostly Pepper just comes around, they immediately have to back off there. They can't fight the blue as the ward cheer still gets out there. It never gets old. That's going to be a thing for the rest of, League of Legends.
I think it gets old.
You think it gets old? It does get old, yeah. Nevertheless, Alex does pick up the blue buff. They come around the side. Oh, Candy Panda's got to be careful here. There's the grab. Does get caught out and just dropped in a split second, a blink of an eye, and he goes down. Darian goes aggressive, balls deep, some might say, and he drives on there. Counter-strike on towards Kevin, but the rest of the team do back off. They pick up the turret, no problem, and they're just going to drive on towards the inhibitor now. Moscow 5 in full aggressive stance. There's nothing that can stop them going through this entire base right now. I don't think anything SK could do would be able to stop them. They are just going to drive it home.
And I kind of respect SK here not surrendering. It's the nature of the competitive game. It's a tournament game. I do like when teams end up playing it out, seeing if there's anything they can do. But this looks like an unstoppable force moving into their base. And they might just back off and clear the extra turrets because their creep line's a little short. Or they might just try to end it here. Let's see what happens. Another good pull.
They get the hook and it just drops him in a second. Crescendo goes across. They start boogieing on the dance floor, but it is not enough. And no Gangnam Style can prevent them from taking this turret. The Nexus will go down, and Moscow 5 will pick up 2-0. So it's 2-0 across the board, and it's going to be, oh no, they're going to try and turn it. One final fling maybe from SK Gaming, but it is a fling not worth living, and it is going to be Candy Panda picks up a kill on Darian, but Candy Panda will go down eventually. No, Alex tried to get the bomb on him, but I think he manages to survive. Gots on the fountain just quick enough. The Nexus gets a little bit more poking. Genji returns. He's going to take it down. Another hook on Nif. Nif goes down. The kills just keep on coming. It's 24-4. And Moscow 5 take third place in Tales of the Lane versus SK Gaming. There is Aranea, the beefy man.
Look at the shake
not strong enough. Now. The whole place is shaking because everybody is stamping their feet on Moscow 5. They're happy with this one, and it's good. You know, good sportsmanship despite the fact they've just got pretty comprehensively beaten in 2 games. Regardless of what the internet was saying, Ocelot
did not leave the stage.
Did not leave the stage. They shook hands and then they left. And the shouts for Moscow 5. Something that these guys, look, Alex Inch is milking it. The shouts for Alex
has always been good with fans. It's just they haven't seemed to respond to him in some of these things. Finally, they have a good stand. And this is, honestly, this is the match people were expecting.
This is great to see. Sportsmanship here. The 2 mids. You know, Ocelot's not going to be feeling good right now. It's just not gone well from that, but it's always good to see. And, you know, these guys, they've known each other for probably like 9 months. Look at the champ. The champ for Ocelot there.
It's tough.
It is tough for these guys, but you know, Alex is we've had the pleasure of basically seeing these guys outside of, wow, you've got a blue screen.
Whoa.